My name's Adrian. I'm from England. It's my quite a regular in South Africa. I'm a big Coventry City fan, and Peter Ndlovu, as a child, he was my hero growing up, and things have just got a bit crazy over this last week or so. A friend of mine who lives down in South Africa, he met Peter just over a week ago, and we managed to swap numbers, exchange stories, and it's transpired that it looks like I'll get to finally meet my childhood hero today.
The link of me and Adrian with Sundowns, he always speaking and talking about the legend known as Peter Ndlovu, who is still working with Sundowns. He used to play at his team in England, and today, what's the day? We are going to watch the Mamelodi Sundowns Bafana Bastyle with my friend from England. What a day. I cannot wait to be there.
He was playing for Coventry City. We were in the Premier League back in those days. He was probably the most exciting player of his generation, really. Certainly the most exciting Coventry player that I've ever seen. And he's probably about a year older than me, and I just couldn't believe I was still at school and he was running past defenders like, I don't know, maybe Lee Dixon, as if they weren't there. He was just amazing. Such a great footballer. I landed this morning with a good friend of mine, Chris, and here also with a couple of Sundowns supporters who live down here. Mike, who I've known for a long time. And yeah, so we're heading off to the match now, and can't wait.
Adrian was psyched to rub shoulders with his childhood hero, who had made a name for himself by delivering a gorgeous hat-trick for Coventry City.
So we had a good journey to the Lucas Moripe Stadium, so here we are, just half an hour till kick-off. Weather's pretty much like an English summer's day here, but we're all looking forward to the match. We're talking about predictions on the way over. We're all looking forward to a big win. I think the scores range from 3-1 up to 5-0. So looking forward to a good game. I'm looking forward to the match, but mostly to meet Peter will just be amazing. Oh, Peter, hello. Great to meet you. Amazing to meet you. I've seen you play so many times.
Story about Adrian. I don't know him from Coventry, but I've known him from here. I met one guy in Santin, and he says, hey, there's a guy called Adrian. He normally comes here, and he's a big Coventry supporter for 35 years. So I said, oh, that would be nice. When is he coming again? He says, oh, that was 2 weeks ago. He says he wants to come for your game against St. George. So I said, okay. I accepted and said, it would be nice to meet him also, and I'll try and organize tickets for him, and probably appreciate all the years that he supported Coventry. 35 years is a lot.
So Adrian flew straight from England and landed today to come and see the defending champions of the Champions League here playing against St. George.
I did get some, obviously, my Sundown shirts, and I wrote his name at the back and the number of years he supported Coventry. And I'm sure I will also give him one of the T-shirts that before he goes, I've got a Coventry T-shirt that I'm going to sign for him. And for that sake, it's my hat-trick T-shirt for when I played for Coventry. So he deserves it.
Thank you very much. And I think it meant a lot to him to see Peter for the first time face to face. You could see the emotion in his face, and in his eyes, that he's meeting his idol for the first time. And I mean, if football can't touch your heart, I don't know then what will.
When I look at him, I'm thinking, this guy, he tells me all the things, what they used to sing, my name, how they used to encourage me to take on players. Because I remember at Coventry, when I got the ball, all I heard them say was, go on. That means just get at them. So that was an encouragement on its own.
Peter comes across to me, he seems a lovely man, a very humble person. and it's just so kind to give me a jersey and to have arranged all of this for me to come to the match. I'm just so grateful, and I can't believe it. From basically, I mean, he's a superstar back home in England.
Who can forget the tug of war that erupted when, after a decade in the English Premier League, the star availed himself for PSL teams?
When time came for me to tone down, there was a bit of fight between Mamelodi Sundowns and the Kaizer Chiefs for me to come over here. So I opted to come to Sundowns, and I'm also grateful because we won a few titles, 2 titles while I was a player. So yeah, that's where it ends.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Sundowns and Peter for their hospitality today. It's been such an amazing experience, and also thanks very much to Love PSL for being here and helping to arrange it. It's just been great. Thank you very much.
Now that's how you reward a die-hard supporter.
And that brings us to the end of yet another entertaining episode of Love PSL. If you can't get enough of these exciting stories, you can simply press the TV Guide button on your remote control and check out the repeat schedule for the show. Alternatively, you can go to supersport.com. Please stay engaged with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Palesa Masiteng, and I'm signing out from the fabulous St. Andrew's Boutique Hotel and Spa. This is Love PSL.